Hi guys, welcome back to my video tutorial. So for this video, I'll be teaching you the differentiation rules for trigonometric for trigonometric functions. So let's start. The differentiation rules for trigonometric and exponential functions. But we will just discuss the trigonometric functions on how to derive it or to solve for its derivative. So the given function, for example, is we have y is equal to sine x. Y is equal to sine x. The derivative of y equals sine x is cosine x. So if the given is y equals sine x, to solve for its derivative, this is equal to y prime equals cosine x. Wait. Yes, cosine yan. Cosine x and then the derivative of x. Yan. Since the derivative of x is equal to 1, so this is simply cosine x multiplied by 1. And 1 times cosine x, of course, this is equal to cosine x. That's why, ganyan. Pero kapag hindi x yung kasama ng sine natin, then mag-iiba yung derivative niya. But then, the derivative of sine is equal to cosine. The derivative of cosine is equal to negative sine. The derivative of tangent is equal to secant squared x. The derivative of cosecant x is equal to negative cosecant x cotangent x. The derivative of secant x is equal to secant x tangent x. The derivative of cotangent x is equal to negative cosecant squared x. So make sure to memorize itong mga to kasi this will be very useful along sa pag-aaral natin ng derivatives. So kasi hindi porkit ngayon lang inaral yung ngayon lang inaral yung trigonometric, sa mga susunod na lesson wala na. So make sure to know to memorize this and to learn this kasi magagamit pa natin to sa mga susunod na lessons. So let's have some examples. So for example, we have y is equal to sine 4x. So what is the derivative of sine? So we should know that the derivative of sine is equal to cosine. Therefore, magiging cosine yan. And then, kopyahin nyo lang yung kasama ng sine, which is 4x. So magiging cosine 4x and the derivative of 4x. Kukunin natin yung derivative nito. So what is the derivative of 4x? So this is equal to 4. So the derivative 4x is equal to 4. So we have cosine 4x multiplied by 4. So ito yung common error sa we shouldn't multiply 4 sa 4x. Hindi ganyan. So lagay ko rito. Red color x yan. Mali yan. So if we will be multiplying 4 and cosine 4x, yung 4 na yan is mapupunta sa pinaka left. So magiging 4 cosine 4x. So the derivative of sine 4x is equal to 4 cosine 4x. That's it. So let's have another example. Let's have another example for the other trigonometric then. Or yeah. Pero this time, yung more complicated muna para hindi kayo malito sa mga susunod na problems. So y is equal to sine 3x plus 1. So of course, the derivative of sine is equal to cosine. So magiging cosine 3x plus 1 multiplied by the derivative of 3x plus 1. So don't forget kuhanin yung derivative nito. Kasi once na ito lang yung ginawa nyo, cosine 3x plus 1 lang, mamamali na kayo. So the derivative of 3x plus 1 is equal to 3. And then cosine 3x plus 1 multiplied by 3 is equal to 3 cosine 3x plus 1. So ganun lang siya kadali. Mas madali siya kapag memorize nyo yung mga derivatives ng trigonometric functions natin, trigonometric ratios natin. So, how about this one? Y is equal to x sine 2x. What rule yung pwedeng, if we will be solving this, what rule yung pwede nating i-apply dito? Kasi we have x sine x. So remember, x sine x, this means that you will be multiplying x with sine x. So what rule is that from the differentiation rule? That is the product rule. So we will be applying the product rule in solving x sine 2x. And for that, again, the first thing is we have to copy yung x and then kuhanin yung derivative ng sine 2x. So ano yan Parang ano yan, x times ganon. So x and then kuhanin yung derivative ng cosine 2x, ng sine 2x, then that is cosine 2x. And then the derivative of 2x pa. Plus, kukopyahin yung sine 2x and then the derivative of x. So, what is the derivative of 2x? This is equal to 2. And what is the derivative of x? This is equal to 1. So we have x cosine 2x multiplied by 2 plus sine 2x multiplied by 1. So 2 multiplied by x cosine 2x is equal to 2x cosine 2x plus sine 2x. So this is the derivative of the given function y equals x sine 2x. So ulitin natin para maintindihan ninyo. So the first thing we did is in-analyze natin, nag-analyze tayo kung paano ba natin isa-solve yung derivative nito. So from the given, we can say that yung x is minumultiply natin sa sine 2x. So when we are multiplying two terms ganun, pag nagmumultiply tayo ng dalawang term, then we have to use the product rule, the differentiation rule, yung sa product rule, wherein kopyahin mo yung una and then kuhanin mo yung derivative ng pangalawa plus kopyahin mo yung pangalawa and then the derivative of nung una. So parang dito, we have x, kinopya natin yung x, and then the derivative of sine 2x is equal to cosine 2x. Pero, when we are solving for the derivative of a trigonometric function, we still need to solve for the derivative of itong 2x na to, yung parang sa angle niya. So we have to solve for the derivative of 2x pa. Plus, kopyahin yung pangalawa, sine 2x, and then multiplied by the derivative nung una, which is the derivative of x. So the derivative of 2x is equal to 2, so ito yan. And then the derivative of x is equal to 1, so ito yan. Simplifying this, then we have y prime is equal to 2x cosine 2x plus sine 2x. So this is the derivative of y equals x sine 2x. Yan. Do you have any questions? O kapag may tanong, i-comment nyo lang para masagot. Another example, we have y is equal to cosine 2x. So we have different examples na wherein yung iba't iba na yon is magkakaroon na kayo ng idea kung paano nyo isa-solve. Paano kapag pinagsama, kapag merong exponent, kapag iba yung sa angle niya, kapag product, and of course, kapag quotient, dapat alam nyo na din kung paano yung gagawin. Kasi alam nyo naman na kung paano yung quotient rule natin. So always remember for the quotient rule, yung low di high, high di low. Low di high means kopyahin yung nasa baba and then the derivative yung nasa taas. Minus, kopyahin yung nasa taas multiplied by the derivative of nasa baba. And then square nyo lang yung nasa baba. That is for the quotient rule. So let's continue. Y is equal to cosine 2x. Cosine squared x. So we should know, kapag sinabi natin cosine squared x, this is equal to cosine x squared. Ini-square natin yung buong cosine x. So, applying the chain rule, bababa yung 2. So, magiging 2 cosine x kasi we subtracted yung 2 by 1. Kaya naging 1 na lang siya. Multiplied by the derivative of cosine x. Bakit cosine x? Ba't hindi na lang x? Kasi di ba for the chain rule, we applied chain rule here. Para sa chain rule, ang gagawin natin ay ibababa to. Ito na siya. After ibaba, ima-minus natin sa 1. So magiging 1 na siya. And then the derivative nitong inner function natin, cosine 2x. So now, what is the derivative of cosine 2x? So cosine 2x is negative sine x. Dito sa part na to, meron pang d over dx, the derivative of x. Hindi ko na lang pinakita. So now, the derivative of x is equal to 1, kaya hindi naman siya makakaano, kaya hindi ko na sinulat, hindi ko na nilagay dyan. So, simplifying this, 2, and then we have negative. 2 multiplied by negative is negative 2, cosine x, kopyahin, and then sine x. So therefore, the derivative of cosine squared x is equal to negative 2 cosine x sine x. So that's it. O yun lang. Do you have any questions regarding this? Okay, let's proceed. Last example. So we have y is equal to tan sine x. Are we going to apply the the product rule? I-apply ba natin yon? Very good. Hindi. Bakit hindi natin i-apply yon? Kasi hindi naman to product. We are not multiplying tangent with sine. O anong ibig sabihin nito? Yung sine x, ito yung parang angle. For example, parang ganito siya. Dito na lang. Tangent x. Pero instead of x yung inilagay natin, sin x yung nakalagay. So yung sin x na to, parang yan lang yung parang x, ganon. So this is simply tan x, parang ganon. So to solve for this, the derivative of tangent is equal to secant squared, sec squared, and then sin x. So parang ano nga to, di ba? Ito yung angle niya. Multiplied by the derivative of sin x. Di ba? Ito yung ano natin. So now, y prime is equal to sec squared sin x cosine x, and then lagay mo pa dito yung derivative of x. Wherein the derivative of x is equal to 1. So therefore, the answer here is, wait, hindi yan. Y prime is equal to, kapag inayos natin to, this is cosine x, and then sec squared sine x. So now this is the derivative of tangent sine x. So yun lang, ganun lang kadali mag-solve ng trigonometric functions. Mag-solve ng derivative ng trigonometric functions. So from the discussion, do you have any questions? So kung meron kayong tanong, just comment it down below and huwag kayong mahiyang magtanong. That's it. Goodbye.